sea has immediate answers for our current problem right now when it comes to sequestration. And we have problems in the sea when it comes, for instance, to geopolitical problems, illegal trafficking, human rights, etc., slavery, on these many fishing vessels that need to be addressed now. So one of these issues is making sure that we need to do more at all sorts of different levels to communicate, what the great potential, of the sea is to answer some of our problems.
We know that a diaspora is inevitable. We know that they are precarious even now. We know that many island states and coastal communities share a risk all over the Indian Ocean and the Western Pacific. And we know that there are effectively complex humanitarian emergencies happening all over the place, essentially unrecognized in a dozen ocean states. And that is going to be a data gap that needs to be filled.
It's not just about capturing the data. And I think what you said about regenerative security and both looking at seaweed and even bivalves, there's a substantive amount of academic literature that shows how well both of these organisms can sequester carbon, but that needs to be mapped into real world incentive, that needs to be mapped into carbon credits, established methodologies, that needs to be communicated to impact investors, that needs to become part of policy directives. And it's only when you start to have those numbers that shift the dial, that's when it suddenly becomes sustainable in the broader sense, including economically sustainable, to actually be able to scale such initiatives.